Hi everybody, it's Kate here. It's a bit strange to be talking to you from so far away, and everything's a bit different for all of us at the moment. I was Miss Cacharo asked me to do a short video for you, and I thought, gosh, I'm gonna have to get up, get myself ready, and get dressed for a day instead of spending the day in my pajamas trying to work away from home. So it's quite strange to be living in this sort of a time at the minute. So I suppose I've done a bit of reflecting in preparation for today. We normally have an assembly in school with a proper structure on it, and we've time to meet and chat about it. So I don't know what Colin's going to be saying to you today. So I've done a bit of reflection really from my own perspective, and over this last couple of weeks I've been, like all of us, just trying to get used to this new way, trying to get used to a new routine, trying to understand what's happening, having some relationships, friendships and family that I can't be anywhere near, and being like yourselves, maybe feeling sometimes a bit stuck in the house with the same people all the time, and would love a little bit of a difference, but we are in, as they describe them, unprecedented terms. And the question is, what does this really mean for us? I have, by the way, I've chosen, you never see my own environment. I have chosen to stand in front of this tree, which is the tree that I see outside my bedroom window every morning. I use it as a stabler. I wake up in the morning, I look out at it, and it helps me to sense of what's the season, what's happening. I love it when the buds are coming up and starting to grow and be new and get ready for spring, which is where we're at now. So some people have been finding that Lent has not really happened for them, that it went on freeze. I have some people that have had real strong dedication and kept to whatever promises they made, and some people that the whole routine has upset things for them and made things very different. And so the idea that this is the beginning of Holy Week coming up on Sunday is really quite unusual, and can be quite a struggle in terms of what exactly is it that people aren't allowed to go to churches. There's no services, and we're all trying to reach out online like today is to everybody, to just give that little bit more of a sense of an understanding, make some sort of a message in this time. So over the last few weeks, I do a Facebook page for my own church, and I've been keeping an eye on what's out there and having time for reflection. And there's been some funny videos and pictures that have gone up, and some serious ones. But the one that really stuck out for me when I thought about today, what was the one that stuck out for me? It was actually a statement from Pope Francis, and he said that in the darkest moments of history, the Lord draws near, opens paths, lifts up discouraged faith, anoints wounded hope, and awakens sleeping charity. And I thought that's such a powerful one-sentence statement, that this is one of the darkest moments of history for us, certainly in my lifetime, and I'm sure in your lifetimes. It's not that we haven't had mass illnesses like this before, there have been in history before, but I suppose the reality of us travelling and people travelling worldwide means that this is a pandemic which is becoming something that we're more familiar with now in today's world. So certainly for me and for the people that I have spoken to, there are some times in this where there's great opportunity, and people are really enjoying the freedom and the relaxation in some cases, and for some people as well it can be very dark moments. And I find that in my work, for people who are isolated and maybe have no family and friends, and at this time are finding that idea of being maybe in one room, if they're in sheltered accommodation, really quite challenging. But it's a time when the Lord draws near. It's a time for us to really feel that. And certainly, the connections and the networks that I'm with are saying that real sense of support, that sense of God being with us, that sense of, the Lord being close to us, helping us, supporting us through this time. Because, that's what faith is about. It's not about, there are knocks in life, there are difficult times, there are challenges, but it's how we address those, how we approach those. It's an opportunity for the Lord to be there, to support us, to be near to us, and feel that sense of the Lord drawing us near. It opens up paths. It's, we're doing things differently to the way that we did things before. It's an opportunity for reflection. I saw something another quote around the idea of, we are doing this now, we're doing things in a different way, and it's maybe when we've given up a lot of stuff, we've had to give up a lot of stuff, and the question is, when we pick these things up again, when we're ready to get back to the normal lifestyle, what are the things that we want to pick up, and what are the things that we're thinking, that really wasn't serving me in my life, that wasn't helping me, that wasn't enabling me to be a part of my community, or part of my family, or enabling me to make a difference to my life and other people's lives and make my life worthwhile. So what are the things that we want to pick up? It opens up paths, opens up new opportunities for us. It lifts up discouraged faith as well, because it's a time whenever we have the time to reflect, we have the time to sit down with the Lord, to spend time in prayer, to spend time in reflection. That time is there. So it's an opportunity for us to lift up maybe what the busyness of life can sometimes bring a little bit of discouragement to faith. It anoints wounded hope and awakes sleeping charity. And so, it gives a chance for people to help and support each other. It gives a chance for us. People are dropping out food parcels, people are maybe, I know from my nieces and nephews, giving their granny a ring. My mum's learned how to use FaceTime. That's been a new path for her, sometimes a bit challenging for her, but definitely has brought up a real sort of new experience for her, and it's a way for her grandchildren and her children who can't come and visit to just spend that time with her. I'm blessed that I'm with her, and I get to see her every day, but for them and for her, there's that sense of distance. So, that charity within the family, they bring our food, they support us, and we have to allow that, which can be difficult sometimes as well. We're in a situation where we have to look for support and help from other people at the same time as supporting and helping others, and both can be equally a challenge. So I'm certainly seeing around a lot of opportunities for people to give charity and support to other people. And so, I started with this idea that there's a sense of, where has Lent gone? And here we are coming into the beginning of Holy Week in a couple of days. What is that message? What does it say to us? And, in this time, whenever we are in social isolation, it is a time really to stop and take stock, get back to the basics. We are giving things up, which is very much what we do during Lent, and take that time to think and reflect about, how are we showing love to others? How are we, what are the things that we're doing in our life that brings us away from that message of God, which is to love your neighbour, to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, and to love your neighbour as yourself. And so, where in our lives is that coming away, and we're not doing that? And this is a good time, just like Lent is, to have that time in reflection. And like Lent, at the end of this will become a new birth, a new opportunity, new times. We will all be changed. And the question is, over this time period that we've got, over the next few weeks, how do we use that time to think about what is it that we really want whenever we come out of the end of this? We will not be the person that we are when it all started. And this is what Easter's all about. Easter's about a new life, a new birth. It's about the forgiveness of our sins. It's about an opportunity for us. The Lord took our sins and he took those sins upon his shoulder, and it's an opportunity for us to be clean and refreshed and move forward. And at the end of this, we too will have that opportunity. So it is a bit weird not to be with you all today, but I'm with you in spirit in the virtual world, and I hope you're all doing well. I know it can be very challenging for some people, and for other people it's a great opportunity and an opportunity of freedom. So just assure you that I'm continuing to pray for you at this time, and I hope that I hope to see you all soon. Okay, God bless. Bye.